Hi everybody, I finished a book today and it was an amazing book that I had to share it with the BookTube community in hopes that everyone will read it as well. I have been in a reading slump for about a month and a half, so this is the first book I have read in a month and a half, which means I am well behind on my goal. That book is The Sun and Her Flowers by Rupi, Kaur. I'm sorry if I pronounced her last name incorrect or even her first name. I apologise. The Sun and Her Flowers is very much a book full of poems. They're about grief, self-abandonment, honouring one's roots, love and empowering one's self. I'm kind of using this for my schoolwork, so I've got wee toggles here for things that I'm going to kind of respond to. But there are such great poems within here which I think anyone can really connect to. I can say that it is very deep poems, and as I said before, anyone can relate to them. It is a very quick read. However, if you want to love it more, you need to read it over a few days, as it gives you more of an understanding as to what some of these poems actually mean. You kind of decide for yourself what you interpret out of these poems. Like a lot of things in this book I can relate to either myself or family members or people I know, which is why I've toggled some of these, because I can respond to these certain poems. You've got all sorts of things from addiction to self-hate. There is a wide variety that can help anyone's needs, and I just believe that everyone should read this book. It is amazing. I got it out of my school library, so I commend my school for actually buying this, because we don't normally have new books, but my school bought this one and Milk and Honey, so I plan to read that one. I don't know what to say without spoiling this too much because I suck at reviews, but I just keep going, hey, read this, it's great. I promise. If you have read it, tell me what you think about it, if you actually connected to some of these poems. They are poems which you wouldn't think that you would connect to because they're so deep, but they're such good poems. But then when you think about the poems in more depth, you actually get a wild gist of what is happening. The poems I have toggled to actually respond to are addiction, focusing on the negative, unappreciative, self-hate. All of these I can connect with people around me and myself. I have to, for school, write a response to what I am reading, so I'm going to respond to these poems. When you read this, you can just read it for the sake of going, hey, I'm reading poetry, look at me, I'm so smart. If you really want to get a full understanding of what it's all about, I suggest you actually focus on what's in it rather than just reading it. I know that probably makes no sense, but it made sense in my mind, so we're just gonna go with it. I believe her poetry is amazing and she has done such a magnificent job. If you haven't read it, please read it and tell me what you think. That is all for today's video. It was just a quick chatty video because I had to say some things without spoiling everything, but that's kind of how it goes because I don't really know how to do reviews, so I'm kind of just going with the flow and hoping for the best. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!